I'm just gonna show you what I do. I am not a makeup expert by any means. I have a lot of makeup. The reason I have so much makeup is because changing of the seasons, I changed where I live. And so I just have a lot of different stuff, and it just, I don't know, it's that quest to find the perfect thing, but what I end up doing is just mixing some things. So I have oily skin. I still prep to my skin, so that's super important that you start with a prep skin. And I just use moisturizer. I think on my post I wrote that I have 12 of everything, right? And I have 12 moisturizers as well as 12 cleansers. It's a problem. So right now I am absolutely loving, this is the e.l.f. Soft Glam. This is a dupe for the CC It Cream. This was a dupe from Nina Poole. And so I discovered this. You can get this at Walmart or you can get it at Ulta. And I'm just going to I just make a little palette out of this makeup case. So I'm just going to put a little drop in of the this particular concealer. And I don't have my glasses. I can't tell you what color it is. If you want to know, I'll let you know. And then I've been loving this L'Oreal Lumi, the glow tint. I have just the regular, this is actually a foundation. They have just like the regular glow thing, but this is actually a little bit of a foundation. And so I'm just gonna mix those two together. I would say it's like 2/3 of the e.l.f., 1/3 of this. And then I have a little mixie brush. I clean these not as often as I should. So probably about every 3 weeks or so, maybe less. But so I'm just blending it together. And then that's how it just goes on my face. I should probably put my hair up real quick for this. And then I just blend it out. You can absolutely use your hands. There's nothing wrong with that. Also, guys, it's like 42 degrees here. I am freezing, absolutely freezing. I woke up in my, I have my little bra top and my little boy shorts, and I'm like, what the hell temperature is it? 42. I'm like, Jesus, freezing. So things change quickly here in St. George when we're transitioning. So I'm just brushing this on. This is, I would say this is like a medium to heavy coverage. I am going to be doing a live today. Yesterday my makeup came out so good. It came out so good. I didn't get any pictures. I filmed like 10 different videos. All right, so that's on. So now I have that on. I have big pores. And like I said earlier, oily skin, which I used to hate, but actually now it's working in my favor. So we got it on. Now we're gonna kind of buff it out with a brush like this. It's kind of firm. I'm sort of gonna buff it out, especially like around the nose. You know how you have those little creases? I mean, we all have our little things, right? And I am still on the quest to find the perfect concealer. I think I found one. I just don't have it in the right color for me. So I've been watching a lot of people on TikTok. I'm just getting kind of ideas from them. And so I did find this concealer is the Infallible, not Infallible, that's L'Oreal, which I love. I do a lot of L'Oreal. This is the Maybelline Instant Rewind Eraser. This is just too light for me. Hey, Sherry. So I'm not going to do the concealer yet. What time is it? I have to meet with my assistant. So these are the two palettes that these are like my main palettes. I have not found the perfect palette, of course. The perfect palette for me would be this dark color here, this light color here, and this shimmer here. Can somebody make that? Actually, so this, I love this palette too. So this color, and this color. But they don't make this anymore. So I wish CoverGirl would make this Golden's palette. But so I do, the coverage of the Milani though is better. So I just take a fluffy brush like that and then bang it out on the side. And then you want to put that darker color on the outside. You can just use like a sponge applicator as well. This one didn't come with it, but if you go to like Sephora or Ulta, they have those and you can just grab a bunch. I usually do that. I do that for travel. Well, I bring my brushes and stuff too. So this is kind of a brush job. All right, so we're just getting that on. You want it high too. For me, I have hooded eyes, so I have to bring it up high. I don't want to just do the crease because that would it would literally just disappear. And then I'm just gonna clean up the sides there. Dun, dun, dun. And then I use the other, I didn't put my eye drops in. I have to tell you that these Lumify eye drops are the best. And so then I take that lighter color and I'm gonna bring that in from the corner. Again, guys, I am not a makeup expert by any means. This is just what I've learned. And yeah, if I could learn how to like close my mouth when I'm doing stuff, that would be great. I'm gonna put these eye drops in. You're gonna see the difference. These are great. They're expensive, but it's worth it. And I just have them on auto ship because I forget. And then when I go to the store, I'm like, I want to spend $18 on eye drops. So it just gets shipped to me. Okay, so well, let's do a quick bronzer while I'm waiting for my eyes to drip out. I have like 4 different bronzers too. So I have a cream bronzer, but I'm gonna fuck around with that right now because I just don't have time. So this is the Marc Jacobs bronzer. I love this double brush. So this would be to apply, this would be to blend. That I have learned, right? I never knew that you should do that. I always just put the shit on. So right at the top of your hairline and then at your temples. And then if I was like going into like carve, which I don't know shit about that, contouring, then I have different brushes for that. Like I have the cream, like I would use a brush like this for my contour. But I'm still kind of learning on that stuff. All right, so now we got it on there, and now we're just going to blend it out so that it just doesn't look. Now I just look kind of back to life. All right, see how white like my eyes are now? All right, let me get the drip. All right, so let's finish the eye with that sparkly color. I just put it on my finger, put it in the middle. It's like to kind of like marry those two lines together, blend those out. And then I pull a little bit up on the brow. I used to do a lot on the brow. Apparently, I'm not supposed to do that anymore. So, fine. And then a blush. Let's see, I love, my daughter gave me this for Christmas. I love this. And I never thought, I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I actually love this color. But right now, I just do a blend of all three of these. This is actually a great highlighter. Maybe we'll use this as a highlighter today. Why not? And so I have a couple different blush brushes. This one is the one I'm going to go with right now. This one's a little softer. I usually like the little denser one. This would actually be just great for like blending out. And then I learned, right, you do your blush and then kind of bring it up to your eye a little bit. I don't know the reason why. I just do what they say. I just do what they say. They tell me these things on TikTok. And then this is like a great little highlighter brush, super, super soft. So I'm going to use this color. And then you do that on the very top of like your blush, doing the end of your nose, a little bit over your lip. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I love, 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 love that palette. Okay, so eyes are done, blush is done. We're done. I just need my favorite part. Oh, I'll show you the concealer. This is, it's a little too light. But this goes on so nice. Guys, I've gone through so many concealers, like, and the bougie ones, the super expensive ones, the cheap ones, I tried them all, and they just settle. So, and then like a little brush like that is really great for just blending it out. You can use your finger too, right? So don't be afraid of that. Okay, we're not gonna fuck around with eyebrows. I had my eyebrows microbladed, so I don't really have to do anything with them anymore. If anything, I have to like get the makeup off of them. But there's that. So many mascaras. So many mascaras. This is my newest favorite that I bought. I'm gonna save this for special occasions. This is the Extensionist from L'Oreal. It's a new one. You can only get it on TikTok. I also like this Tarte Lights Camera Flashes. This is the Platinum, but this is my main bitch. I use probably 3 of these a year. So this is like my everyday, like my everyday. Just a little curl on the eyelashes. I can't do that whole back and forth thing that they do. So I don't know. I'm just like in a rush all the time. And even when I spend like extra time on my makeup, it doesn't really come out that much better. All right. So my assistant's probably like, where are you? Okay, I'm gonna clean up all this shebang later. Let's do a lip. What are we going to do? Let's see. Oh, this is pretty, but this is like, these are new. This is like this is a lip oil. How do I do this? I haven't worn this yet this year. It's a little plumping. It's from L'Oreal. Plumping lip oil. I should say I haven't worn the sweater yet this year. Or this color. For fall. This is actually the first day that it's been cold. Let's see. Oh, it's starting to kick in. So, that's it. We're done. There's nothing else that we have to do here. If you want, you can lock it in. I do love this airbrush, the Charlotte Tilbury. So I do put this on. I might do something with my my eyebrows. I'm not sure. I'm going to go live in, oh shit, my assistant's probably really wondering where I am. I'm going live in like 20 minutes, so we'll do a little spritz. But one of my friends, she said, I'm going to get it started because it's always like, it comes cranking out. All right. So that just locks it in. It also makes it a little bit shiny, like so, which I like. My friend said she has a Morphe one that's like a spray, like in an aerosol, and I'm like, so I'm going to try that. Next time I go to Ulta or Sephora, I'm going to look for that. All right, we have no time to do jewelry. That's just the way it is. Thanks for hanging out.